Right then, this is a quick walk around video, and this is for a rare car indeed. This is a Honda FR-V 1.8 EX automatic, finished in black, which is the best colour to have these in my opinion. EX model, so obviously it's got the full leather interior, and they are 6-seat cars, you probably well know. The car's in really good condition. 79,986 miles I think from memory on the car. And really good condition. It's also been wonderfully looked after with the service history, as you'll know from the advert. But front of the car, lights and lenses clear, intact, no cracks, no condensation. Bumper really good. Likewise, bonnet of the car, there's something crawling along it. I don't know what that is, someone tell me. I'm not going to touch it. But the bonnet is wonderfully clean. Let's come down the near side of the car. Generally, I mean, it is, you know, at the end of the day, we're looking at a 13-year-old car, so it can have the odd minor mark on the car. The first one is a tiny little indentation just there on the front wing. Front wheels really good. What's lovely, full set of Pirelli tyres on the car with loads and loads of tread on them. Sorry about that, just a car going by. Carry along the offside here. So the only really obvious mark on the car, basically someone's touched in a little scratch that goes along there, and it is there, so I wanted to show it. So the whole point of doing these videos, no matter sort of how small marks might be, but it is on the car. Rear alloy really good, bumper corners very good indeed. Obviously parking sensors fitted to these top of the range cars as well, all functioning perfectly well. Offside of the car, which is really clean, no indentations there at all. Offside rear alloy really good, and the remaining panels are very good indeed. As I say, you know, being black and being the age it is, there will be little marks that I either can't see or the camera doesn't pick up on. We ask people to bear that in mind, but realistically it's in a lovely condition. It's coming to the back of the car now, and this is where the FR-Vs let themselves down, not because for any other reason than they are actually people carriers. So ordinarily they're absolutely battered in the back, but this, I mean, my goodness me, I don't think you'll see one better than that anywhere. It almost looks like new back here, as if the boots have hardly ever been used. To carry on that theme, because I've been selling FR-Vs for many years, don't get many these days, but most of them, you know, are very well used, with the obvious wear. The rear seats again look as though they've hardly ever been sat. I've staggered them here because that's how you can configure them. You can pull that middle seat forward, front seat forward, but the leather work looks almost unused in the back there. The carpeted areas, the back of the front seats are in wonderful condition. Coming to the front now, passenger door card again, lovely and clean, and then the 3 abreast seats at the front. And now basically that front seat, or the middle seat, can be forward like that, to give more legroom for the people at the back. You can stagger it back further, and obviously you can fold it down. The leather work again, I apologise for the kind of the sun on it, but it is in beautiful condition, and it's had far better than you'll see on most of these cars. It's coming to the front, driver's door, again all very clean. Footwell area is lovely and clean, and likewise driver's seat exhibits virtually zero wear. It's in incredible condition. If you want to have cubby holes, this car's got absolutely tons of them, and they are immaculate, as if they've never been used. Front seat, little squab on the front of the leather, just tilts forward, as you can see there. Also got an enormous one under the middle of the front seat there as well. And then folded down, as you can see there, you've got the world's most comfortable armrest, cup holders, places to sort of store things. It is absolutely ingenious. So inside the car now, engine's running through this section, so the dash can be seen illuminated. What a fantastic dashboard it is for the era of car. It looks absolutely stunning and beautifully put together. Everything working exactly as it should. Lovely cold air conditioning, heated seats. And as I said, the condition is ridiculous. It's amazing how this car's been kept. 79,986 miles, no warning lights on the dashboard at all whilst the engine's in operation. Finally, just to show you, owner's manual pack and lock and wheel nut key here and present with the car. Right then, this is a quick road test video, and this is for quite a rare beast actually. This is a Honda FR-V 1.8 EX automatic. This particular car is registered EA08WXF, and mileage currently showing is 79,981 miles. The reason we do these videos is very simple indeed. It's basically we want to ensure that if anyone's looking at any of our cars online, they actually get to see the car advertised in operation. And the reason for that, and the reason we think it's important, is very simple. We know to our cost, unfortunately, just how frustrating it can be to go and see a car which can look, perfectly good in the advert, only to get there and find out it's got a fundamental issue that shows up while driving the car. So that's why we do it. So coming to this car, obviously it's been a very, very, very well looked after car, which is why it's not going to be the cheapest FR-V out there. It's all about how they've been maintained over their life. But it's a wonderful vehicle. Engine starts instantly, as you'd expect of a Honda. It settles to completely smooth, even idle. There are no warning lights on the dashboard at all relating to the engine or any other part of the car. Temperature gauge running as a third, which is exactly where it's meant to be. And the car's been running for over 2 hours now. It's just literally just been delivered. I just dropped the driver off. But fabulous engines. Very quiet in operation, smooth. Got plenty of grunt to them, and very good on fuel for the type of vehicle it is and with the gearbox it's got. Engine then feeds through into the auto box. Typical Honda gearbox, very slick shifting, lovely quality of gear change. They do them brilliantly well, and as with the engine, it's got an incredible reputation for reliability and longevity. Notwithstanding that, you should still do all the checks as you'd expect to do on an automatic, and that's fundamentally making sure the gear changes are smooth, but also when you select drive or reverse, there's no kind of great thunks or clunks in engagement, so all as it should be, and this one is perfect in that sense. Steering on the car, I love on this generation car because it's old school. It's not electric power steering, it's proper fluid power steering, and it is a joy to hold. It just feels wonderful, beautifully weighted. It's an SUV at the end of the day, or the MPV at the end of the day, but it's got a fluidity to its chassis which I absolutely love. I still reckon this is one of the best riding Hondas ever. Wonderfully comfortable, helped by the fact that it's obviously quite a wide track, so it helps with the balance and the handling characteristics of the car, which is geared up for comfort. Obviously it's not to do with being sporty, but it's just even by modern standards, it's incredibly good. It really is. Steering tracks nice and straight. There's no vibrations at this speed or any speed up to the legal limit, and the chassis exhibits no clonks, no rattles, nothing at all. Absolutely silent in that respect. Notwithstanding, it's going to go for an MOT tomorrow, so all these things will be checked anyway. I give the brakes a bit of a shove when I get around the corner, so I'm not going around the corner and doing it. But no one directly behind me. But really nice, powerful brake pedal on the car. Good bite, no pulsing or vibrations coming back through the brake pedals, so all in fine fettle. Coming inside, again, just wonderful build quality. There's its competitors in this kind of age and era of cars. The only one, the Touran was probably its main rival in terms of kind of perceived quality, but you drive a Touran by comparison to one of these of this vintage and they can feel like absolute rattle boxes by comparison. This is beautifully put together. There's no squeaks, no rattles at all coming back through in the cabin. It's just a beautifully bolted together thing, and they're a lovely place to sit because obviously with the 3-in-3 layout, you've got loads of width in the car in terms of kind of feeling a space, and you also get, when you fold this seat down, this world's most comfortable armrest is absolutely, it's just such a comfortable car to drive. It really, really is. Looking around inside the car, you've actually got it's actually quite a modern looking dashboard. It was way ahead of its time. It's really nice to sit behind. It's beautifully textured, really nicely done, beautifully put together, as I said, and all working perfectly. Radio, it's just simplicity itself. There's a 6-stack CD player in there.
You got a dual zone, sorry, it's not dual zone. You got a climate control system, sorry, on the car, which pumps out absolutely ice cold air, by the way. Sort of checked that earlier, and it's blowing out lovely and cold. Heated seats, because obviously with the leather interior you get the heated seats, and again all checked and all working. Dash in front is typical Honda, beautifully presented, simple, easy, legible, just information there, you take it in and that's it. It's brilliantly done. Steering wheel feels great to hold, it's leather bound of course, and just feels absolutely super in hand as well. But it is a lovely car. I'm massively biased when it comes to these cars. I know I am, so take with an enormous pinch of salt everything I say, other than the fact that, you know, if there's any issues I'd tell you. But I really do love this generation and era of Honda. That was a golden age for them, it really, really was. But this is a fabulous example that drives absolutely beautifully. If you've got any questions, don't hesitate, do give us a call.